Hey, y'all already know. We back in the building, baby. NFL, Monday Night Football. We got 2 games tonight. And boy, yesterday, I hope everybody had a beautiful Sunday. God bless everybody, man. And the thing about it, yesterday was a really good day in the NFL. It was a huge day, boy. I'm telling y'all. But, today I'm trying to make some more money. We got 2 games. We got the Titans taking on the Bills. Titans got to go to the Bills. Bills is at home. And, then we got the Vikings at the Eagles. And the Eagles is at home with a 2.5-point favorite. And we got the Bills at 10-point favorites. And, coming in this, the Titans lost a big game last game. The first game of the season to the Giants. They really should have won that game. Saquon Barkley absolutely destroyed. Absolutely, dismantled the Titans defense. Titans did pretty good on the pass protection, pass coverage. I would expect that. The Titans in the past few years have always had a really good pass defense. But this year their run defense really took a hit. They lost a few guys, and man, you could really tell, especially when they played the Giants. And they did have a chance to win that game. The Titans missed a game-winning field goal. So, I know that's pretty heartbreaking. And I'm looking at this game where the Bills just come off a win over the Rams, where we took the Rams, and the Bills just didn't beat the Super Bowl champions. They really demolished the Super Bowl champions. All right, I really want to give the Bills what credit is due. I want to be the first to say that, man, I was wrong about this Bills team, especially after what they did last year to the Chiefs. Boy, this Bills team is something serious. And that's why we're coming in this game, they favored by 10 points. And, you look at the past few Monday night games in these past couple years, the Titans have been big upset people on Monday nights. Last year against the Bills, I remember one game, Derrick Henry ran for 3 touchdowns. He put up 150 on them boys. And this is still the Derrick Henry that can still do that. But, looking back on them Titans teams that they had, especially last year whenever they upsetted the Bills on the Monday night occurrence like they did tonight, what could possibly happen tonight. But the only difference is that wide receiver core. I just don't feel like their offense is going to be good enough. I said it in game 1 against the Giants. I went for the Giants upset, and I hit for big plus money. But, once I was looking at the Titans kicking a field goal, I really thought that game was over. Once they missed it, I was like, wow, they're just going to do that. So I do expect them to come in here with a good game plan to try to limit Josh Allen, to limit this good offense with Stephon Diggs, especially with this running back core, Singletary, Zach Moss, and that new running back they got, James Cook. But the only thing about it, I really think, is the Bills' offense got an edge on the Titans and wide receiver core. The Titans ain't got A.J. Brown no more. He's for the Eagles. They don't got Julio Jones no more. He played for Tom Brady over there, and at the Buccaneers. And so, man, it really hurt the Titans whenever they really had to throw the ball. When I was watching that game with the Titans, they was really struggling throwing that ball. And that was against the Giants defense that just, this Bills defense is just on another level. I'm going to happily give up 10 with the Bills. I know a lot of people riding with the Bills. I think this is a game where Vegas might lose out. After looking through all the analytics and after looking at the data has the Bills winning 31-20. So 31-20 is an over type of game. So I like taking the Bills. I like the Bills' chances giving up 10. And you see, last game when they played against the Rams, they had a few turnovers. They had 3 turnovers, and they still blew out the Rams just because how good their defense played. They got Von Miller. This defense is really elite. This is probably the best defense in the league. They're just so well-rounded offensively, defensively. I'm taking the Bills give up 10. I'm going to give up that 10 with a smile on my face. Next game, we got the Vikings taking on the Eagles. And one thing about it, I just don't like how the Eagles played against Detroit. You just can't, they was blowing Detroit out. And I know you can sit back a little bit, and enjoy your win. But, boy, it came down to the point where they almost enjoyed a loss. The Lions almost came back and beat them, and it showed how good the Lions are this past Sunday, how they beat the Commanders. I was scared to take Washington in that game. I took the over, and the over was an easy cash just because I told y'all this Lions offense is for real with DeAndre Swift, Jared Goff, Amar St. Brown. That Lions offense is really serious. But back to this game with the Eagles, I like the Eagles offense. Last year, number one running team in the whole league. Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders. They acquired A.J. Brown with Devontae Smith, Goddard, Dallas Goddard at the tight end. So this Eagles offense is very legit. I'm just worried about their defense. They got Fletcher Cox. They got they got a few nice people on their defense in the back. But man, this Vikings team really did good against Green Bay last game. When Green Bay, it don't really matter who Aaron Rodgers got around him. He can have mediocre receivers. Aaron Rodgers is the type of quarterback that he can make a mediocre receiver look like a top like a top talent just because his accuracy, how good he is with the ball. And the fact that they shut that Green Bay offense down, only let Green Bay score one touchdown, I feel like people are kind of overlooking this Vikings defense. They added a few people on that D line. They got a new linebacker when they traded Anthony Barr. And this Vikings defense really looks serious. It really looks legit. They really got the Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not a type of quarterback to get sacked that many times simply because he'll throw it away. He's very smart. You know what I'm saying? He hit the ground a few times, and man, Jalen Hurts can run with his legs. So I feel like Jalen Hurts is gonna have to do a lot more running with his legs. I know they got AJ Brown. I really want to see Patrick Peterson on AJ Brown, because if he can shut down AJ Brown, the Eagles are gonna have to really rely more on their run game. And the Eagles' run game did really well last week. Miles Sanders, 13 carries for almost 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders went off last game. Dalvin Cook, 20 carries, 90 yards himself. Dalvin Cook can go off anytime. My best play for these two teams, I just think that the Eagles is favored by 2.5 simply because they're the home team. And the home team should always be favored by 3 in my opinion. But I'm gonna take the Vikings plus 3.5. I think that's the best bet. I think we still get really good odds with the Vikings plus 3.5. Me personally, I'm gonna drop some money on the Vikings on a plus money line myself. Simply, I just didn't like the Phillies' defense against the Lions last week. I feel like if their defense can let the Lions put up 35, especially after halftime, what happens when the Vikings comes up first half and starts dominating? Is their defense going to be able to bounce back? I really like this Philadelphia team, but I just feel like this Minnesota Vikings team just got a little bit more chemistry. Kirk Cousins been on the Vikings for a while now. He got really good chemistry with Adam Thielen. And in my opinion, when the Vikings shine the most is when they always had 2 good receivers, just like a few years ago whenever they had Stephon Diggs. You look at 2019 when the Vikings had to play the Eagles, and the Eagles had Carson Wentz, Alshon Jeffrey, Dallas Goddard, and that defense still have Fletcher Cox. They still had a really good team, and the Vikings straight won 38-20. Stephon Diggs had like 3 touchdowns, and I can compare Stephon Diggs to that boy in Minnesota, that gritty man, one of my favorite receivers right now, Justin Jefferson. That boy is really the truth. You see how he torched them boys last week. I do expect Eagles to come in with a game plan focused on Justin Jefferson. So if you like some touchdown props, I really like Adam Thielen to score a touchdown. Adam Thielen, I expect Kirk Cousins to get him more involved in this game. I do like Dalvin Cook to score a touchdown as well. So that's just 2 player props I like. I like Dalvin Cook to score a touchdown, and I like Adam Thielen to score a touchdown. But this has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. My best bet of the play is the Vikings plus 3.5. My medium play today is really good. Plus money is Vikings on the money line. This first play today, you already know Titans and Bills. I'm gonna give up that 10 happily with the Bills. This has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. You already know we family when it comes to the gambling world. I appreciate every one of y'all. If y'all want to get a part of the money team, baby, go ahead, give me a subscribe. Give me a like, share this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, go in them comments. Let me know what y'all got for these 2 games. Let me know if y'all think I'm crazy for taking the Vikings, or if I'm crazy for taking the Bills -10. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what tickets y'all got today. Let me know if y'all hit Sunday, baby. This has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. Y'all take care.